U.S. President Donald Trump has ordered the deployment of troops to the large city of Portland on the west coast of the country, as well as to Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE facilities. At the request of Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, I am directing Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth to deploy all necessary troops to protect Portland and ICE facilities, which are under siege by Antifa and other domestic terrorists, Trump wrote on the Truth Social platform. I am also authorizing the use of full force if necessary, Trump added. He did not specify what the troops would be armed with. Portland will be the fourth city in the United States that the president has deployed troops to, after Los Angeles, Washington, and Memphis. There is no national security threat in Portland. The people are safe and at peace, said Oregon Governor Tina Kotek. At a press conference Saturday, Kotek said he was coordinating with Oregon Attorney General Dan Rayfield to consider any deployment of troops as an abuse of power and determine whether to take some form of response. We stand ready to respond if necessary, Kotek added. Portland Mayor Keith Wilson, a Democrat, also opposed Trump's decision to send troops to his city. I did not ask the federal government to intervene. There is no need for that, he said. Protests have been taking place in Portland for months around the local ICE office to protest the Trump administration's moves to crack down on illegal immigrants. Trump's post did not specify whether he planned to deploy the National Guard or regular U.S. forces to the city, or what he meant by full force. Trump's statement on Saturday came days after 2 people were killed and 1 seriously injured in a shooting at an ICE facility in Texas. Residents of large cities in the United States, even in red states like Texas and Florida, tend to vote Democratic. Democrats often control city governments. Trump often talks about the rise in crime, often violence, in big cities, and usually blames immigrants. During the 2024 presidential race, he used vivid images in his speeches of once great cities declining under the rule of incompetent or hostile Democrats who are incapable of caring about the well-being of their residents. Crime rates in many U.S. cities, which have been falling for a long time, have spiked during the pandemic, but have since fallen again. In August, Trump said that after federal troops clean up Washington, Chicago would be next, and then New York. In September, San Francisco federal Judge Charles Breyer ruled that Trump and the National Guard's deployment of troops to Los Angeles was illegal. Most of the troops deployed to Los Angeles in June were withdrawn or dispersed to homes in the following weeks. In his ruling, the judge noted that Trump's threat to send troops to other cities raised concerns that a nationwide police force is being created in which the president acts as commander-in-chief. The White House said the government plans to appeal, and President Trump posted a parody meme on his Truth Social platform a few days after the ruling, referencing the movie Apocalypse Now to threaten deportations and the use of the military to combat crime in Chicago. I can smell deportations in the morning. Chicago will soon find out why it's called the War Department, the Post read.